Hello friends, welcome. We are going to make a delicious cake today and it is so refreshing. This time of year, who doesn't love a good banana split, right? So we're going to make a banana split cake today, and I cannot take credit for this cake because it's not my idea. But Yolanda, one of the ladies from church, actually made this cake for a fellowship that we had. And oh my word, I loved it. And I said, okay, I have to make that cake because it's so refreshing and it has all the flavors of an ice cream banana split, but in a cake form. So I'm going to show you guys how to make that today. First, we're going to start by making just a regular yellow cake mix, and you're going to make it according to the box directions. Whatever the box says, that's what you're going to do. So I'm just going to pour this happy little cake mix in here. And mine calls for 1 cup of water and 3 eggs and 1/3 cup of oil. Just had to confirm that. So let's mix this up. During the summertime, it's always nice having a refreshing dessert. Just because, sometimes you don't want chocolate because it's kind of heavy in a way. I mean, it's delicious, but sometimes in the summertime, I just like light desserts. And this is a good one. I'm using the deep dish 13 by 9 because this is going to have layers on top. So you want to make sure you get the deep dish, because otherwise, if you use a normal 13 by 9, it doesn't have the raised sides, your stuff is going to go all over. I'm going to spray it with Baker's Joy. And I'll tell you what, you guys, woo, just went over the side. You guys remember the days of greasing our cake pans with Crisco and then dusting them with flour? And so today, this is what we're using. I love that stuff. It's so convenient. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees, but make sure you look at your box of cake mix that you're using, and you're just going to bake it and make it according to the package directions. So now we're going to put this in the oven. I like to clean off my edges from that overspray so that it doesn't bake onto my dish. And then your cake looks pretty when it comes out of the oven and it's all decorated. 26 minutes we're going to try first, and then we'll test it. Now we're going to do the banana part of the cake. And I am using banana cream pudding, and I'm not using fresh bananas because the fresh bananas will turn black, and I don't want them to do that in my cake. So I'm getting my banana from Banana Cream Instant Pudding. And I'm just going to make it according to the box instructions for pudding. And this particular one says 2 cups of milk, and I am using whole milk because it makes it a little bit richer. I like to use non-fat milk normally on a daily basis, but when I'm baking or whatever, I like to use either heavy whipping cream or the whole milk because you get that richness from it. So we're just going to mix this up. I think that's good. So that's our banana cream pudding. We're going to put it in the refrigerator while our cake continues to bake. And when the cake comes out of the oven, we are actually going to poke holes in it and let it cool completely before I add the banana cream pudding to it. So I'll be right back. So now I'm going to poke holes in the cake while it's hot. It just came out of the oven. And then we're going to let it cool completely before I add the banana cream pudding to the top of it. Yummy. It smells delicious. Okay, there we go. Our cake is cool, And now I'm going to put down first the banana pudding and spread that all around on the cake. Oh my goodness, this pudding smells so good. This is going to be delicious. It's so funny how you can make this to taste just like a banana split. This scraping the bowls clean I get from my mother because waste not, want not. She always did this, whether it was a jar, a can, a bowl, a pot. That's where I get it from. Okay, so there we go. So there's our banana cream on top. Now the next thing I'm going to put down is the crushed pineapple. And if you wanted to take the time to strain it, you could do that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of sprinkle this over the top of the cake and then just kind of spread it out. And then after I put this all together, you're going to want to put this in the refrigerator and just let it set up for like 2 hours before you cut into it. I need some more so that everybody gets pineapple in their bite. All right, so there we go. So we have our pineapple on top of our banana cream. Okay, and then the next thing I want to put down is fresh sliced strawberries because bananas, vanilla cake, our strawberries, our pineapple, all the things. Put them all over the cake. Okay, turn this around. I don't want my sleeves getting in the cake. Okay, so we want to make sure that every piece has all the things on it. So you get all the flavors of a real banana split. Okay, there we go. So there's our strawberries, okay? So now the next thing I'm going to add is the extra creamy Cool Whip, but if you want to make your own whipping cream from heavy whipping cream, vanilla, and powdered sugar, do it. It would even make it better. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on top of the cake. And I'm not pressing real hard because I'm trying not to move the strawberries too much, because I kind of want to keep them where they are. So just gently smooth out the Cool Whip, edge to edge. The next thing I'm going to do is just drizzle chocolate on top, because what's a banana split without chocolate, right? And that's just about it. Now, if you love chocolate and you want to go, and put a whole bunch, you knock yourself out. All right, then I'm going to add the chopped nuts because we like chopped nuts. Every time I go to 31 Flavors, I always ask them for extra chopped nuts on my Banana Royale. Sprinkle these chopped up nuts over the top. And I actually got these nuts by the ice cream section in the store. You can put as many nuts or as little nuts as you want to your preference. Okay, I think that looks good. You have to have cherries on your banana split, right? Top it with these little maraschino cherries across the top. How pretty is that? Oh my word. But not only is it pretty, it tastes so good too. So it doesn't get better than this. And I see my little cherry running the juice out of it. You could put these on a paper towel and let them drain a little bit before you put them on your cake so it doesn't run if you want to. But I don't care. But if I was doing it for somebody, I would take the time to, put them on a paper towel and let them just kind of drain a little bit so it doesn't run into your cake. All right, look at that. How beautiful. There we go. Okay, there's our beautiful banana split cake. So now we need to refrigerate this for 2 hours so everything can kind of set up, and just put cellophane wrap over the top, and then it's going to be ready to serve. Now, here's another wonderful dessert idea if you're entertaining guests, because you can do this early in the day and it's done and it's ready when they come, and then just serve this with a wonderful cup of coffee. They'll think you took them to 31 flavors. I promise you that. So I love you guys. Go have a wonderful, wonderful day. We are abundantly blessed, and it's all because of Jesus. And he is so, so good to us. And I know he's good to you too. So I love you guys. Have a blessed day.